Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're at. Feel me? Welcome to episode 2 of Vlog Talks. So this is gonna be a quick one today. Before I get going though, let's definitely set the vibe. I believe in vibes. Them things there are important, man. And I'm not saying I'm always a good vibe myself, but you know, we definitely try. Let me put my tin there. Cool. So, it's gonna be a quick one today. Hopefully it'll be quick, you know what I mean? Hopefully, I'm trying to set a time on it. So basically, this is just an update of what's going on here at the moment. I did a few time lapses like last week, but obviously you can imagine a lot of things go wrong. And I did manage to get that one kind of decent time lapse, which was like not even 10 seconds, but I lost a lot of footage. Obviously me trying to play around and figure things out. Yeah, I lost a few things in the process, but that's just, excuse me, that's just how things go, right? But you know, we move. So this is obviously what it's looking like at the moment. It might look a bit different from the last time you saw it. And I think we're like at the final hurdle, man, if I can say it like that. You know, not like this is like a hurdle to man, but you know what I mean. So yeah, this is still a work in progress. I decided to start adding some clouds, smoke. And I'm not really too sure what that's going to be in the hand, whether that's just a smoking pipe or like even incense. I wasn't too sure, but I'm going to have to obviously make up my mind and decide what it is. Regardless of what it is, I'm probably going to add something there to sort of like catch the ashes or something. What else is looking different from last time? So obviously I've added the stars and that's what I call the time lapse. That's what my time lapse recording was meant to be, me like putting the stars there. But again, like I said, it kind of went a bit left. So I don't know how much decent footage I actually got. Right, so it's more or less the details down here and on her. What did I add? What I did do is I edited the smoke a little bit. So obviously I need to add more of the details on this part of the mechanism, and then I decided to add their faces. So the what would you call them? Because they're not meant to be actually the beings. They're meant to be sort of like edifices, if you will, even idols, if you want to use that word. I don't want to use that word, but yeah, like a statue. Yeah, so I guess, but you can idolize anything. But they're meant to be sort of statues, a depiction of two women who are in another painting. So when it's actually finished, like I said, I'll put them two side to side and actually get into it and talk about what's actually going on in the painting. But for now, I was just talking about what's in the process. I decided to add the red orb and the blue orb, red orb, brother, and through there, start putting in the final pieces. I did come to a conclusion last week of what I was going to do with this, with this part. I wasn't too sure. I was going to give it a mask or a mouth or you know what. But I know what I'm doing now, and I literally kind of just remembered as I'm saying this, so I'm looking forward to that part because this painting is really not done yet. There's still more to add, but yeah, that's what I can really pretty much say for this at the moment. It's still a work in progress, as you can see. But what I did want to talk about today a bit is I actually, this morning when I was going through some stuff before I came here, I found my first painting. Now, when I say my first painting, I don't mean my first painting ever, but I mean my first time where I was really into my art, when I really started taking it seriously, and I tried to mess with some acrylic, and I don't know what brand this was. This must have been from like Wilko. This must be like Wilko's acrylic, so I know even at that point, I wasn't really expecting anything. But I mean, dog, what is this? Do you know what I mean? Like, what is this? What's going on there? I couldn't even tell you, bro. I tried to do something and it just did not work. This is when I was like, wow, paint is just, this is what kind of deterred me from using paint. And that's when I started That's when I started. No, let me actually get it. Okay, I thought I had more on me. So these are basically Liquitex paint markers, and these were the first time I was using paint, any form of paint, confidently. And there's a smaller version as well, which was what I was looking for, but I couldn't find it. But the smaller versions, obviously, they're more finer and they got the small nibs, so it's more like a pen. These ones are more like that. Like you just shake the marker, and boom, boom, boom. And it was just a smell. That smell is really nostalgic. I haven't smelled that in ages, man. But Liquitex. So this was the first sort of. I've always kind of dealt with Liquitex, whether it's the acrylic paint or the paint markers. Liquitex is always kind of like my go-to. I like golden as well, like I said in another episode. And I don't even know if that episode was recorded because everything's just sort of a mess and I'm still learning. But this was, like I said, my first painting. And funny enough, when I did this, like my little sister was next to me and she was doing the painting as well, and her one came out a lot better than mine. But like, cause she's younger than me, she probably, she's smarter than me as well, if I'm being honest. And like, she probably was paying attention in school and that when they talk about how to use paintbrushes and paint. She probably absorbed that information more. Me, like I said, like in school, I don't really remember them teaching man how to paint properly, or if at all. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, they gave man paint and just said, do your thing and have fun, right? So I don't remember what my first painting was. In fact, I remember, because I did something as a youth, and I remember my mom hanged it up. So I don't know whether it was good or not, I can't remember. But I remember like they were kind of impressed, whether they were genuinely impressed or they were just being loving parents. I can't tell you, innit? But my mom and dad, they used to have one of my paintings hanged up somewhere, like on some cupboard door or something. And I'd always see it, and I'm just thinking about that now. I don't have no idea what happened to that painting, but I don't remember what it was of. I just remember knowing that I did that. Yeah, so that's interesting. But this is like, I did this when I was 22, so like 5 years ago. So, you know what I mean? In other news, I also have something else, which is a bit more related to like my YouTube videos, is I got myself a little mic for the camera. So if you can hear me fine now, then this is going to be even more brilliant once I open this bad boy up and actually start using it. But I wanted to get a few more videos out before I start dabbling with this, because like I said, these things, I assumed it's so easy, you just open something up and you just get to it. But with this camera's kind of taught me that you actually need to kind of sit down and pay attention to what you're doing. So, yeah, so, you know, look forward to, I guess, improved audio, potentially. I say potentially because you never know. You never know, man. So, other than that, nothing really more to say, really, regarding this. There's a few other paintings I'm working on, but I'm really trying to be as, what's the word I want to use? Focused? There's another word I want to use, but I'm going to say focused. I'm trying to be as focused as I can on one painting, make sure this is done, then I can move on to the next one. And for my sake, as well as yours, the viewer. So yeah, I'm going to get some work on this. I'm just looking at something. Yeah, I'm going to get some work done on this today. And might even have an updated video, you know, because I don't know how many of these artist vlogs I intend to do. I just do it when I feel like it's necessary. And there's an update. The update isn't big, but it's definitely worth its own sort of thing. Like I said, hopefully I can get that time lapse, even though it's like 10 seconds. So obviously I'm gonna have to incorporate. I might even incorporate it into this video, maybe. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's my phone. Yeah, so I don't know, man. Hopefully it'll be in the next video, if not this one. I might even make a little montage because there's a lot of footage that I'm getting that is either compromised at some level at some point in the video, or You know what I mean? It didn't go how I wanted. Yeah, it compromised in one form or another. It's just like there's footage I can use in it, but the whole video itself is gonna be no good to me, and they're probably way too long as well. Do you know what I mean? That's another thing. Like someone gave me positive feedback saying 10 minutes was a nice. That was nice. I'm trying to keep them around 10 minutes. These artist vloggers anyway. The other stuff, they can go on for longer in it if need be, but the artist vlogs for 10 minutes, I probably should set a timer actually. I don't know how long this one's going on for. Anyway, I'm probably gonna cut it here. Like I said, try to keep it under 10 minutes. Stay tuned for the next one. Like and subscribe. Check out all the information relevant to myself in the bio, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.